Welcome to Ecclesia Principles, a biblical strategy for believers to engage in God's design for government with Ray Eppard.
Hello, glad you could join us again today. Currently, we are studying civil government, the establishment of the jurisdiction of civil government. God instituted that concept. In biblical history, the first record of civil government being instituted is Genesis 9:6. And let's go ahead and read that. This is God talking to Noah after the flood. Now, today we're going to talk about some of the dynamics of after the flood. It says, whoever sheds man's blood, by man, there is the institution of civil government. By man, his blood shall be shed. For in the image of God, he made man. Here, God authorized humans to execute judgment on other humans. This is the first time that he did that. You see, in the story of Cain and Abel that we talked about yesterday, in a sense, I always felt God protected Cain after he killed Abel by putting a mark on him so nobody would harm him. In reality, what I saw was, after I began to see God's institution of civil government, he was really protecting the other people from committing sin because they had not been authorized to execute judgment. Now, with this, the concept of civil government, its purpose. You see, when you read in Genesis chapter 6, the condition of the earth, there's a couple statements that are made. One, it says their thoughts were evil continually. It also says that the earth was filled with violence. The earth was filled with violence. You see, if you would, I believe God not instituting civil government until Genesis 9:6 is a lesson for us. It is a tutorial for us. See, when Cain killed Abel, no one else was authorized to deal with him, but with nothing in place to deal with sin, to deal with violence, to address it, to punish it, then what ends up happening is the earth becomes filled with violence. And people's thoughts just gravitate toward being evil. You see, the institution of civil government was designed to curb sin. It was designed to stop people from violating other people, from taking from other people, and this will play into something we'll talk about later. It was to keep people from taking away the rights of other people, infringing on their property, their being, their life. Earth was filled with violence. All of those things are violence. The seizure of someone's property, the assault on their person, or even the violence of taking their life. All of these things were in place because nothing had been instituted to curb that sin. And so God's solution for that was to institute civil government. Now, if Adam and Eve hadn't have sinned, his own government would have been taking care of this, but with their sin and dominion being given to man, then it fell to within human beings to execute that. But God did not authorize that till after the flood. You see, civil government is necessary, and its ultimate purpose is the protection of the people and the curbing of sin. That's why God put it into place. God bless you. Join us again tomorrow.
You've been listening to Ecclesia Principles with Ray Eppard. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook on our Ray Eppard pages. This program was brought to you by Victory Worship Center and World Outreach. Services Sunday 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 200 Hammond Lane, Stanton, Virginia.